First of all, why energy soup? Probably some of you, whether you're a stay-at-home mom or you have children or you're a business executive, are short on time, but still want to have a lot of energy and nutrition in your food. And this is the super phenomenal way to get a lot packed into one blender, all of these amazing fruits and vegetables in one little soup that can last you a whole afternoon. This is also the cleansing soup that we use for the gallbladder liver flush, which is a blended liquid cleanse, and so that you can feel really satiated while you're cleansing. So I just love to get on this soup anytime when I want a little bit more energy and to give my body a break from digestion, because when you put fresh, organic, raw, high quality ingredients and pre-blend it, you give your digestion tract a break. And so that way, energy that would normally go for digestion, you have available throughout the day to use for whatever you love to do. Whether that's more energy with your kids, or whether that's more mental focus in your business, or whether that's to take any part of your life to the next level. So first of all, always start with the freshest ingredients. Organic ingredients, definitely. The flavor of your soup is gonna hinge on whether or not you take the time to get the best ingredients. So what we have here is an amazing array of fresh organic ingredients. If you can grow any of these things, that's your first choice, is if anything that you can grow from your garden, because it's the freshest and it's made with love. Second choice, go to your local organic farmer or farmer's market, get to know your farmer and get to know what's abundant and in season, and then you get fresh ingredients at better prices than you can get at the grocery store. If you don't have access to those kinds of things, or they're out of season, then go to your local market and buy organic and get the freshest that you can. Find out when they do delivery days so that you can plan your shopping around when the freshest ingredients are going to be there. And I guarantee you, you're going to find that the taste of your soup is so much better when you take the time to invest in quality ingredients. So the first thing is the blender that we're going to use today is a Vitamix. Highly recommend getting one because it just blends everything into a quick, easy to digest puree. So whatever blender you do have will be great. We use this one a lot for smoothies and soups and everything. So the best thing to do is to put your ingredients on the bottom first, your wet ingredients on the bottom first. And so we're going to start with high quality spring water. 1 cup of high quality spring water if you can, or filtered charged water. So put that on the bottom, so about 1 cup. And then, when you're using raw ingredients, each flavor is different. This lemon is going to taste different than this lemon. This tomato is going to be a little bit different than Roma tomatoes. That cucumber is going to be a little bit different than a different one or harvested a week later. So these are rough estimates, and then what you get to do at the end is tinker with it. Some lemons are super tart and some are super sweet. So I put a ½ cup in of lemon juice, and then at the end, modify it. Try to figure out what these ingredients need, what you would like more of. So definitely we want to have something sour in there. And my favorite is lemon juice. The other thing that you could also do if you don't care for as much lemon is do apple cider vinegar. But I really, really love organic lemons, so that's a fantastic choice. Oils. High quality oils are essential. What we're using today is a cold pressed, raw, unheated olive oil. Other options would be flax oil or hemp seed oil. So about ½ cup, and if you want it creamier, or if you're backing off on the fats, you can do less or more, but about ½ cup is fantastic. And so when it comes to oils, pay the extra $1 for sure. When you have a cooked oil in your gallbladder or liver, it is really going to inhibit your digestion. And we use this particular soup for our gallbladder and liver cleansing because of the high quality oils that you're putting into your body. So definitely make the investment. In our gallbladder liver flush, what we're doing is getting out the cooked oils that have been put in from other foods that are highly processed or have cooked oils. So take the time to invest in a good oil. So the next thing we can put in is anything. I love to use cucumber because it's watery and it makes it really juicy. So that's another way to get your vegetables in. This is about, you know, 1 full peeled cucumber, definitely organic. With a high watery vegetable like that, you don't want to go other than organic. So also celery, like 1 stick, a stick and a half, because that adds some very important minerals. I love to put spinach in, or you could use kale or any other dark leafy green, but I just love spinach, and it's not too strong a flavor. So you could put in a whole bunch of spinach, and it won't change the flavor much, but it sure will add a lot of amazing protein in. So definitely put a green in. I love amazing tomatoes, so go for it with the best ever tomatoes. If you want to, you could, right now we don't have red peppers abundantly organic available at great prices, so I didn't get any today, but that's another thing that you could add. Tomatoes are just phenomenal and super juicy, must have in a soup. Herbs, love the herbs. So I am not afraid of putting a whole lot of cilantro in. So look at that, that's amazingly organic. It's fully just filled with minerals, and it's a great protein. It's a good cleanser as well. And here's fresh basil from the garden, look at that. We're just gonna pile that in because why not? You could use dry herbs, but you're not nearly gonna get the incredible flavor as you would if you use fresh herbs. Now, the other thing that is optional is garlic, fresh raw garlic. So you could put 1 or 2 cloves, or you could skip it. You could put 5 if you love a garlicky soup. This is something that you may or may not be familiar with. This is dulse. It is a sea vegetable, so it's very, very high in minerals, higher than a lot of the vegetables grown, you know, in commercial, even organic. So this is a great way to get minerals in, but it also has like a salty flavor, so it's a wonderful way to add salt in. We use Himalayan sea salt, and there's lots of different kinds of salt that you can use, but you definitely want to get a raw, unprocessed salt. And so that's another way to make it really tasty. And salt, I put in a teaspoon. You can add more or less, it's up to you. And this is also a type of seaweed. This is nori. This is raw nori, which is not heated. And so this is just another way to give it flavor, and there's a little bit of salty flavor. The dulse is definitely more salty, and you can get dulse flakes too. But I use both because it gives a flavor of kind of this savory yumminess that it will really enhance your soup. Green onion, optional. I mean, this is so fresh that we just got it out of the garden, and it's just so firm. It's not even bending. It's that fresh. So that's incredible. So definitely, if you love onion, that will enhance the flavor of your soup. Way into spice. So if you want to use a chili from your garden, or a jalapeno or habanero, I would start slow because it's hard. You know, each pepper is different. So better to, they're not all going to taste the same. Some are going to be way hotter than the others. So start with a little, and you can always add more. If you don't have fresh chilies, use cayenne. Use an organic cayenne or other kind of spicy chili. The other thing to make it creamy, optional, is hemp seeds. This is just, your soup's going to be a little bit watery otherwise, but if you've got the oil in there, it'll be nice. So I put about ½ a cup of hemp seeds in, and all you gotta do is turn it on and blend it. You know, so I'm gonna do that in a little bit, but I just wanted to show you how easy it is. Blend that up and until it's completely pureed, and then all you do is, you know, put it into a bowl, and you can top it with cilantro, you could top it with spirulina, you could make it Mexican and add avocado and different spices to it. You could make it really tomatoey and add a lot more tomatoes and basil and take out the chilies and make it kind of more of a tomato Italian flavor. So top it with whatever you want, and if you want to take it on the go, once you're done blending it, put it in a jar and then take it to work with you the next day, or take it that afternoon. Take it out in the morning if you've refrigerated it, and then you can just bring it with you to work, and then you have a room temperature soup that you could even have while you're driving. You can have while the kids are playing. You could be having while you're on the computer. So this is a quick and easy way to get high energy into your body so that you can have an incredibly vibrant, healthy life.